Hi, man. One of my favorite concert memories was from a string cheese concert. I went to the concert alone. I went to tons of concerts alone as a kid because my friends couldn't or wouldn't go. I would go to every concert. There's a concert, I'm there. And a string cheese concert, and the followers, the regular followers of string cheese were so goddamn nice. They saw me sitting at the concert alone and just made me a part of their crew for the night. They gave me Rice Krispie edibles, shared doobies with me. I didn't know any of these people. They just like brought me into their club for the night. Cool as shit. Yeah, string cheese incident concert I was at, Yeah, that's my takeaway was, whoa, they had cool fans. Cause I went to bajillions of concerts and previously hadn't experienced a crowd like that. I mean, I've been to other shows where like people are sharing drugs and shit, but that was, I told you about that time at the Alanis Morissette concert. I was like standing next to my friend, talking to him on my finger phone. I don't know what was in that weed, bro. I don't know what was in that weed, but it wasn't good. Or it was really good. I mean, it depends on your the way you see it. I think I barfed too. Yeah, I don't know. I was at the Alanis Morissette concert. It was Alanis Morissette, and Radiohead was opening. And I think it was actually during Radiohead, a group of guys lit up a joint off to the side. And I'm like, yo, this is my shot. So I strolled over. I was like, hey, man, let me get a hit of that doobie. And they handed me the doobie, and I just started like, oh, I'm on a mission, bro. And the guy looks at me, goes, easy, man. And I thought he's like, hey, man, don't bogart the whole joint. But after the way I felt, I have a feeling he said easy, man, because there was some other shit going on. Like, it wasn't just weed. Because, boy, did I feel not right. And then I'm sitting there thinking, man, I better go get some water. And so my friend is sitting right next to me. We're at all the way very back of the lawn. So it's not like it's loud music even. Right? This was a show at Darien Lake, if you guys know the venue. And so I don't know. I looked at my friend like this, and I go, I got to go get some water. And he looks at me like, okay, I'll wait here. And then like halfway to the water fountain, because I was poor as fuck, I just started barfing on the side of the... And then I felt great. And I enjoyed the concert thoroughly. Why am I telling this story? Nobody knows. Just nod and go, wow, Bam's great story. Oh, my God. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? No, but the Radiohead fans were a bunch of douchebags. Because after the concert, the Radiohead fans were standing at the entrance to the venue where everybody's leaving. And they were asking everybody, were you here to see Alanis or Radiohead? And then I'm like, fucking Alanis, like, oh, he's a loser. Radiohead is the greatest band of all. You're like, oh, my God, get me out of here, dude. Yeah, Darien Lake's terrible getting out, depending on where you park. The real best thing to do if you're going to see a concert at Darien Lake is to camp there. If you camp at Darien Lake, when the concert's over, the park is already closed, but you get to go walking back through the park to get to the campgrounds. And I don't know, there's just something fun about that. Like the whole park's closed, but you get to go that. Yeah, it was Jagged Little Pill Tour. Yeah, it was the Jagged Little Pill Tour. Radiohead was the opener. I remember it being amazing. Oh, we had a great time. Such a great time. Because we camped. We actually did camp for the Alanis concert. And our neighbors in the campground were much older. They were like in their 20s. We were super young. They were like in their 20s. And they were partying hard. So we hung out with them. And I remember us speculating, like, Alanis, like, think about it. It was very interesting because Alanis at that time had nothing released other than Jagged Little Pill, which had, like, what, like a 36-minute runtime. So we were sitting there going, like, what the fuck is she going to play? Is it going to be a 36-minute long concert? No. The answer was that Taylor Hawkins would come out and do, I think just like he was doing with Foo Fighters. So don't forget, Taylor Hawkins was her drummer at the time. But Taylor Hawkins would like do a song. They did a couple cover songs, I think. I remember someone. Yo, I do remember Wasn't he like a veteran? Yeah, I remember there was a new roller coaster at Darien Lake, and an amputee got on it and fell out and died. Did Flea play at the Alanis concert? No, Flea was not there. Why, did Flea tour as her bass player at one point? No, the only musician I knew from her band, even at that time, was Taylor Hawkins. I knew of Taylor Hawkins from... how the hell did I know about him? I think I might have known about Taylor Hawkins from an Alanis Morissette DVD. I don't know. I was already a fan of Taylor Hawkins going into that concert. And then it was very shortly after that he left to play with Foo Fighters. DVDs? Oh, well, I'm pretty sure this is probably a VHS. All I remember is there was on this DVD of Alanis, there was two things I never forgot. Number one thing I never forgot is on the DVD or VHS was a version of the song You Learn where they have a jam at the end, and the jam was just fire. I remember O-Face jam for the You Learn jam on that. And then the second thing I remember from it is there's a scene where Alanis is in the bathtub, in the bubble bath. And she goes to bite her fingernail, and it must have brought her titty out of the water, and they blurred it. That's it. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying that's what I remember. What? Subscribe for more.